Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason. My fuzzy co-star Freya is running around somewhere. She'll probably attack my face soon. She seems to do it every single time. And bringing you, again, like I said, today's video. Please, guys, hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're a small family channel. Just me, the fuzzy co-star, and my wife. We just love to talk about books. This is what we want to do. I hope I'm doing this for the next 50 years. I'll be ancient at that point, but it's a nice little dream. So we're going to do this no matter what, but all the support you guys want to give us would be greatly appreciated. We really, really appreciate it. So today I want to talk about an utterly fantastic book. I've been talking about these as I finish them. I think I've mentioned in some of our other episodes that kind of have this little, not really a club, but just a group of friends that decided that we want to pick a series and read them together. So we could talk about it, chat about it, and stuff like that. So we let one of the members pick the series, and the one they picked this time around was Malazan. So I've been talking about every single one of these books. As you guys have probably figured out already, I read really fast, so I have to slow these down, or I'd have finished the series a long time ago. And as a group, we just finished Book 8, Toll the Hounds, Book 8 of the Book of the Fallen, or Malazan, the Book of the Fallen, by Erikson. And you guys, every single book I get more and more amazed and more understand why Erikson and his Malazan series is being more and more regarded as a modern classic and a modern master of the genre. The Book of the Fallen series, I mean, this is this generation's, or this decade's, the Rings of Power. It's absolutely incredible. The series is just amazing, and how the author manages to keep all these disparate threads wound together is just absolutely incredible to me. There are so many things going on in this series, so many characters, that it blows my mind. So Toll the Hounds pretty much picks up where the last book left off, only as he is wont to do many times, he tends to jump around continents and jump around regions. So we once again return to the city of Darujistan, and we have many of our returning characters, and we have a few new characters that pop up. But at this point now, it's mostly returning characters as various threads are being wrapped up. Like the last book wrapped up a whole bunch of threads, like the Sengar family, basically. Very disappointed with Troll's ending, but fear, and also how abrupt and quick Fear's ending was. I was expecting that to not be so much as of a little side note as it was, and of course Rulad, and then Akarium. All the characters, all the characters were, some of them actually got an ending. Some of them really did, and others did not, such as Troll's eventual wife, who shows up in Toll the Hounds. So Toll the Hounds again picks up after those events, but now we were back at the city of Darujistan for the most part. Outside of that, we have brief stories, such as, not brief stories, but interludes or side stories, such as the continuing story of Karsa Orlong and Samar Dev, and a new character Traveler. Well, somewhat new character Traveler. We also have, for those of you guys that remember, Itkovian and I think he was the Shield Anvil. I think that's what he was. But who sacrificed himself and is now becoming a burgeoning god. And we've got Anamanda Rake showing back up. We of course have Cutter. Now Absalar does not show up, which is interesting because I know she's going to show up again at some point. We don't have Caleb, but we do have his not brother, cousin, Barathal, and his childlike friend Chaurura. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. So we've got their stories continuing. Cutter's story is continuing, and even cooler, Ralak Nam finally returns. Book one. I've been wondering ever since he entered the Azath House in Book 1 when we were going to see Ralak Nam again. Well, we see Ralak Nam again, and Torvald Nam, his cousin. We of course get Krape, whatever his name is pronounced, the eel. He also returns. just, a lot of the Darujistan characters from book one return, and some of their arcs do unfortunately get finished. We also have Gruntle, the the mortal sword of Treach, and the Tringal Trading Guild is very, very interesting. You have a whole interesting story there. We spend a little bit more time inside Dragnipur, Anamander Rake's sword, and that little world, Warren, whatever it may be, hold, whatever it may be that is in there. Learn a little bit more about some of the people that are trapped within there. Learn a little bit more about the Hounds of Shadow, and discover that there is a thing called the Hounds of Light. And we get again some blasts from the past. For instance, for those of you guys that may have forgotten, Chalice, the young noble lady that kind of started Cutter's whole arc as back when he was still Crocus. She also shows back up with her husband, and as kind of a minor player in what goes on. All these disparate elements, and they're all converging on Darujistan. So Darujistan is once again getting ready to have a really, really, really bad day, just like in book one. So it's almost looking like it's some sort of linchpin in a way, but I don't want to give away too many. I don't want to give any plot hints, plot leaks, plot points, or anything. But I'll tell you, just like it with every one of the other Malazan books, you finish it going, holy cow, what just happened? We're going to lose some people that you become very, very attached to. We are going to have the return of some people that you were very, very attached to that you thought we lost. Because, again, death is not necessarily final within the Malazan world. Not with the Holds and with the Warrens and with the gods and the Ascended. And although I do wonder what's going to happen when the dead die, if that makes sense, but you'll understand as you read the book. And just like all of his books, those last 3 or 4 chapters, when he really hits the climax of the book, holy cow, it's just a roller coaster ride. Just an absolute roller coaster ride of just non-stop action and non-stop rapping everything. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. And all of a sudden, everything ties together. Got all these, these various groups that are all traveling at different reasons, different times, different directions, that all suddenly come together at just the right moment in time for just a major, major, major world event. And that's what these are. So the end of every single one of his books is just a major, major, major world event. So Toll the Hounds, just absolutely fantastic. I do have to say that I do still think the previous book might have been a touch better, but Toll the Hounds, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Malazan, Book of the Fallen by Stephen Erikson. You guys have got to check out the series. If you're a fantasy fan, I'm telling you, this is going to go down as a legend, as a classic. This series is going to be up there with, like I said, the Rings of Power and the Shannara's and for those of you who really want to go back far enough, Michael Moorcock's and stuff like that. It's just absolutely legendary. It's going to be a legendary. Or sorry, not Rings of Power. Why am I saying Rings of Power? I mean the Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time. This is going to be like this is right up there with the Wheel of Time. So, guys, thank you everybody for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Thanks again. Bye now.